Covered that hairline up for a reason. All right. He ain't slick. Let me get some more people in here. Let's get Ava in here. Ava, hop on in. Miss Ava, hop on that camera, ma'am.
You're
Miss
not
Ava.
Kara.
Hey, Ava, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you
Hop
doing?
on. I'm good. Hop on camera, Ava,
Why?
so we can talk to you. That's why. Why not? Let's.
That's not appropriate for right now.
Why is it not appropriate, ma'am?
It's just sad. I'm in my pajamas and shit, and it's late. But I mean, you're
Well,
not on camera. I just don't feel comfortable
but
being
that's my
on camera.
picture. That's my picture.
I have my picture on here too. I have a question for you though.
But I want you to get on camera to ask, so we don't, because a lot of people who don't want to get on camera usually are trolls or tethers. So,
No, I'm not a troll.
well, hop on
I'm
camera, man.
Heather.
What you got? You got anything to hide? Are you a fed?
No, 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 no. I'm
Are
black.
you ugly? If you're ugly, it's understandable.
No. What the fuck?
If you're ugly, if you big and ugly with a big back,
I am slim. I get the fuck out of here, but okay.
now where you from? Where you from?
I'm FBI. I'm Black American.
Oh, well, you got an accent though. This is what I'm saying. You kind of got an accent. Where's that accent from?
I'm from PA, Pennsylvania.
That's not a PA accent. I dated a whole bunch of Philly girls, and you
Well,
don't
I'm not from
sound.
Philly. I didn't say Philly.
Well, what part of
I'm from
Pennsylvania?
Western PA. I don't want to give away the particular town because there's people on here
No,
that
you
don't
you
like.
got an accent, sweetie. You have an accent. It's like a foreign accent, like you're Ethiopian or something. I don't
No.
know. You don't have. That's not a PA accent. Well, do I have any PA people in here? That's not a Pennsylvania accent. I dated a whole bunch of Pennsylvania girls. That's not.
Okay, there's Western PA. There's places
No,
outside of
that's
Philly.
you from the Western Sudan or some shit. You from the Sudan. You
No,
from Somalia or something, ma'am.
I'm
That's why.
not.
That's why you don't want to get on camera. But go ahead. What's on your mind?
No,
What's on your
no, I'm
mind?
FBA. I just want to know, why do you always talk about black women dating white men? Like, you always bash us.
No, I don't, ma'am.
Yes, you do.
I don't. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're a bed wench, there's something wrong with that.
Okay, but if, like, why are you calling us that? You don't think that's a slur? Like, because if white men are calling white women that date black men mud sharks, that's just as offensive.
No, no. Bed wench is more of a behavior thing. I don't call you a bed wench just because you're dating a white dude. And I've called dudes bed bucks. There's some dudes who sit up here caping for white women, and we call them bed bucks. So I give it to them too. Let's be very clear. So yeah, I don't knock you. And then there's some sisters who date white dudes who are actually cool. Like what's his name? George Lucas. His lady is black, but she's a rider. I have a lot of respect for her because she made him put some money in the movie Red Tail. So she put some of that black coochie on his ass and made him give up the funds. So I can respect that. But like a Candace Owens, that's a
What's
bed
wrong with
wench.
her?
She's a bed wench because
Because
she
she's conservative? Because she dates white
no,
men?
no, because she has the mindset of a white supremacist. See, when you take on the mindset of a white supremacist that you're dating, that makes you a bed wench, and that's a problem. All right? And are you conservative too? Are
Mm,
you conservative?
yeah,
Are you married to a white man now?
I'm dating one.
You're dating one. All right, so that's why we know you're East African. You're East
I'm not
African.
East African.
Yes, you are.
No,
You're
I'm
not
not.
FBA. See, you're not FBA.
I am FBA.
No,
The
you're
thing
not.
is, my mom is biracial, but she doesn't look like a black woman, so, she's FBA as well.
Where's your dad from?
He's FBA as well. He's Black American. My family's from West Virginia.
From West Virginia?
Yeah, that's where most of my family are from.
Your mama's from West Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
What?
I don't believe it. You don't have a West Virginian accent
No,
whatsoever.
I'm talking about like my cousins and everyone else, but my
Yeah, you
family
would.
ended up moving to PA.
Yeah, but still, you would sound like your mom.
She does have that accent though. If you could hear my mom's voice,
You,
she sounds like she's from there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you wouldn't get a totally different damn accent. You have an East African accent, dear.
No.
You do. You really do. Yeah. You still kind of sound like your parents a little bit. Like with me, my mother's very articulate, even though she's a Southern lady. She's a Southern belle, but my mother worked for the phone company, so she's very articulate. But certain words has a little Southern slang in it. So you hear it with me. I'm an articulate dude, but you can hear the Southern slang in some of my words. It ain't there at all. It ain't there at all, man. You're not FBA. I just don't believe it. With respect, I just don't believe it. That's probably why you don't want to get on camera too. All right?
No, like if you think I'm East African, what is getting on camera going to prove? You're just going to still say that. Like,
No, because we're going to see that forehead. We're going to see that forehead. And you know that forehead is going to tell the truth. That's why you don't want to
no.
show it. You don't want to show that forehead, ma'am. That's what I want to see. That's why you don't want to get on camera. You know you look like a chocolate Tweety bird with a big old
Oh,
head.
no. No.
Yes, indeed. That's why you got you a white man because they like them Tweety bird heads. All right.
No, I'm not East African, but no, I just came up to ask that question because you seem a bit harsh towards black women that date out. So that's
I
all I wanted
don't.
to
No, I
ask.
don't. No, I don't really have a problem with it unless you're like a Candace Owens type. When you start, just like you date these white dudes, and you ask me what's wrong with Candace Owens. That's the problem right there. Because if you have the same mindset as her, that's the problem. It's the mindset that comes with it.
Let me just ask you this. You don't think that, okay, so I know you believe in anti-blackness, but do you believe in anti-whiteness? Do you think that that's possible, like on both sides, that white people could also be experiencing like racism?
White people experience racism?
Yeah.
How? How?
Well, let's say for instance, like black people being antagonistic because you know how like when we try to fuck with them, we'll just like make fun of them. But you don't think that they could be on the receiving end of that? Because I'm dating a guy, and like if a black person comes at him crazy, he's just gonna curse him the fuck out. He's gonna care about getting called racist. So that's what I'm asking.
Okay, I don't get what you're saying. Why would a black person come at him crazy?
On this app, it happens all the time, actually. Like during these debate lives, there's just a lot of like I get people from your side, I get the
My
Hebrew
side?
Israelites, they all come over.
Okay. Yeah, man, that it sounds you sound like a foreigner. That's
I'm
foreign
not.
talk. That's foreign talk, ma'am.
No.
And there's no systemic racism against no white people. The only thing they get, the people might call them names. That's not systemic racism. They don't. White people don't experience systemic racism at all because we don't have an institution or an infrastructure to facilitate systemic racism towards them. So yeah, somebody calling them a name, that ain't real racism because it's not backed up by an institution. Their racism verbally is backed up by a physical institution. So it's a different thing. So it sounds like that's all you date are white dudes. That's all you date, dear?
I'm attracted to them.
Right.
So that's yeah.
Right. Which further lets me know you're a foreigner, ma'am.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, foundational black. Truth be told, FBA women don't be checking for white boys like that because white boys always they've been trying to get at FBA women since slavery. So FBA women are used to them trying to get at them. They don't really fetishize no white boy.
You said fetish. That's weird.
Right,
I mean,
that's a
like, just
fetish.
be interested in them.
Right, that's like a fetish. Most FBA
No,
women, yeah, they're used to white dudes trying to holler at them. They just get some money out their ass real quick and keep it pushing. They ain't trying to lay up with them. That's why, yeah, you're a foreigner, man. That's okay.
I'm not.
That's okay.
No.
That's okay. Why show that forehead, man? Hop on here and show that
Oh my
forehead.
God.
Either you got
No, this
you
is just.
do you either have a big forehead or a flat ass. It's gonna be one of the two or
I
both.
work out to stay slim, but it's not like, no, like,
Ma'am, I can hear your flat ass cheeks clicking together right now.
no,
The little bony butt cheeks is clicking
it's
right
not.
now. That's
It's
yeah,
really not flat
them
like
white
that. Come
men
on, I'm
love a
still black.
narrow ass. They love a
No.
narrow ass. I can hear it. I hear it. I hear them struggling cheeks.
No.
I hear them little cutlets. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. But I don't knock you guys for dating your white boy. That's what you want to do. But yeah, when y'all try to come over and parrot these white supremacist talking points, we got a problem. For example, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. George Floyd. Let me ask you about George. Do you think George Floyd was murdered by that cop, or did George Floyd die of fentanyl?
Well, actually, I know that he was unalive by the cop, but there was also fentanyl in his system. So I don't really have like I hate it when people ask me about the George Floyd thing. It's just
Well,
because
okay.
I just don't think like
You don't think what?
he's oh my God.
Well, go ahead,
It's
say it. Say
just
it. He what? He what?
people were. I just don't think that this man deserved to get a statue.
No, nobody said all that. Nobody said all that. Did he get murdered, or was it the fentanyl that killed him? Which
Yeah,
one
he
was
was unalive. He was murdered. Yeah.
it? Okay, okay. So what's all that stuff about the statues and all that stuff? It was
Because I was
the
just thinking about recently how, like Charlie Kirk was assassinated and no one rioted for him. But when George Floyd was killed, towns all over America rioted. And it just blows my mind because, you know, that was just crazy.
why do you think they rioted, ma'am?
I know they were standing up for, police and justice and Black Lives Matter,
How's
but
that
that was
comparable?
just,
How's that comparable to Charlie Kirk? Because they caught the person. So yeah, they
but
didn't. Nobody was protecting the person who unalived Charlie Kirk. They were trying to protect the person who unalived George Floyd. That's why they were riots, ma'am. Well, what kind of weird comparison are you trying to make?
I didn't hear anyone, like during that time when George lost his life, I didn't hear anyone defending that, like saying,
That, ma'am, they wouldn't arrest the guy. They wouldn't
what?
arrest. Yeah, the officer. They weren't arresting him. They weren't going to do anything to him. That's what the riots were about. Yeah, they
Um,
had to let the damn country burn down before they arrested this guy.
I mean, the whole thing was caught on camera, so like
Yeah, and that's the problem. And we were like, okay, where's the arrest? And they didn't want to arrest the guy. That's where the riots happened because they wouldn't arrest him.
so why were they continuing the riot for the rest of the summer then?
What are you talking about? Because it
In
took a minute.
2020?
Yeah, it took a minute for them to arrest him.
No, no, no. George Floyd. So people continued to riot for months on end.
No, they were rioting until they arrested the guy.
Oh. No, there was other I don't No, no, no,
What are you
no.
saying? What the hell
I
are you saying?
remember in 2020 this.
I remember too. I was out there. I was at a lot of protests. I was at a lot of protests.
Yes, and
And
those
I,
people were burning down buildings and attacking other people. Like this wasn't just a one-time thing. It was going on for like
yeah,
multiple months.
it was a mass injustice. Yeah, if the
You
state,
think that was okay for
if
them to?
this, do you think it's okay to kill somebody on camera and then not arrest them because of race?
No, but no matter what, that cop was going to end up getting arrested. I knew
No,
that that was going to be
well,
the
no,
outcome.
no, it wasn't. No matter what, they were going to try to protect him. They were going to try to
No,
protect that cop.
no.
Yeah,
I that's no. His murder was caught on camera. There was no way
yeah,
that
and they
that.
weren't going to arrest him. They were protecting him. And people just got tired. We kept seeing the same thing over and over. They just kept killing people based on race and protecting the race soldiers who did it. And that was the last straw, right?
I don't see it that way, but
Because you're dating a white man and you're
that doesn't
foreign.
have anything to do with it. And I'm
Yes, it
not
does.
foreign.
Yes, it
No,
does. Yeah, you don't see it the same way because you're not of our lineage. You don't come from a
yes, I
justice. No,
am.
you're
You just
not. You're not.
assume all black people that disagree with you are not FBA.
Yeah, you're not, man, because we don't have that spirit you have, where you're sitting up
Okay.
here coddling white daddy. We don't have that. You're not of our lineage, ma'am. I don't believe that.
You don't know a
Yeah,
lot of black women that
not
disagree with you, I guess, then. I don't know what
yeah,
to say.
you ain't no FBA woman. I know FBA
I am.
sisters. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, no, they don't have that colonized spirit that you have. You have a spirit of a colonized person, ma'am.
No,
You
I just
just
don't believe
were
in this victim mentality all the time. Like with the
really.
black community, I just don't believe in it. I think that anyone is capable of being racist. I feel like black people are just really sensitive though most of the time.
So yeah, everybody's making it up. They're making up the racism. Well, this is Tether Talk, ma'am. You are. This is Tether
I'm not
Talk
a tether.
101.
I'm
You
FBA.
are. You're not. I wish y'all stopped. We know you ain't us. We know. We know you're not us, ma'am.
I am.
You're
I mean,
not.
you keep telling yourself that because it validates what you
No,
believe.
because we know
So
us.
you think all black people
You
are a
sound
monolith?
like a tether. You
You say
sound
that
like a
about everyone.
colonized fleeing tether.
No, I
Yeah,
just
that's why you're
disagree with
othering.
you.
That's why you're other. You keep slipping up, exposing yourself.
What
You
am I
keep
slipping up?
othering yourself. That's why the black people in that victim mentality, tethers talk like that. That's tether talk.
No, you
Let me
call
ask you
everyone a tether
something.
that disagrees with
Let me
you.
ask you something.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do a black test on you. If you have chicken, what do you season it with? What's the first thing you season it with?
Seasoned salt.
Which kind? Which kind?
What's the name of that shit? I don't eat chicken too much.
Oh, that's a red
It's
flag.
wait, it has a red cap. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it has a red cap and it's downstairs. Salt and pepper. And I've made chicken before with
You don't eat
like
chicken, ma'am. You are such a tether.
I told you I'm thin, so most of the time I eat shrimp. I
Yeah.
prefer to eat shrimp, yeah. Like
Oh,
I'm just
oh, ma'am. Now, when you go outside and when you're a child, you went outside and you played outside for a long time and you came in the house, your mother said you smell like what?
wet dog.
No, no.
What?
If you played in your backyard and you came in the house, your parents said, "Hey, you smell like what?"
I don't know. I haven't heard
Yeah.
that before.
You ain't
What?
heard that? Okay, everybody in the room know what it is. Okay, this is what I'm saying, ma'am. When you go to church and they say God is good,
I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, so you
oh
can't ask me
Lord,
that one.
oh Lord. So when they say God is good,
I wouldn't know. I was raised
you
a
wouldn't
Jehovah's
know,
Witness. We don't have the
ma'am.
same kind of. We don't sing the same kind of songs as y'all do in church. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness.
Ma'am, this is such a tether,
Oh my
tether, tether,
God.
tether, tether, tether. Lord,
Whatever. It's
you're
not.
not of the culture. This is what I'm saying. Even of a Michael Jackson, the Jackson family were Jehovah Witnesses, but they got
Yeah.
soulful family. Shit.
Well,
Prince was a Jehovah's Witness. You know what I'm saying?
I love Michael. I don't know why you even brought
Yeah,
him up.
Prince. Yeah, there's a lot of Jehovah Witnesses who know the culture. You know, that you're tethering, man. You don't know basic black shit 101, just stuff that we grew up around. You know, you're not one of us, dear, and it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Well,
But what part of East Africa is your family
I'm
from?
not from East Africa. No,
What
you
part
keep
is
you're.
your family? Your family? What part of East Africa, ma'am?
I'm not East African. You just gotta move on from that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Are you Caribbean?
Wait? I have
Go
no.
ahead, dear.
I
Go
have a
ahead.
question. So, like, do you think that oh fuck, I forgot my question. Um, oh, do you think that all white people are racist?
No, not at all. No, no, no.
What do you think about black people that say that?
I don't give a shit. I mean, we're not a monolith. I mean,
Do you call them out? Do you like when you hear them talking like that? Do you say, you can't generalize everyone?
they don't say that around me, so I don't know. I'm not around that. So, but yeah, all right, white people are not racist, but the thing is, the white people who are racist are more powerful than them because we live in a system of global white supremacy, right?
Well, systemic racism does exist, but I still think that when black people are intentionally being antagonistic, that they deserve what's coming their way. Like if you're going to antagonize someone over and over again, you can't complain about it when you get called the N word if you're calling them a cracker. So that's all I feel.
So you feel like the white people are justified in the racism against blacks, but black people are wrong for saying anything antagonistic to them.
No, if you, Tariq, if you go listen to these debates on the app, you'll hear a lot of these black people being antagonistic towards the whites. So that's why I asked this question because like they get offended when the white people clap back, and that's all I'm saying. Like
Clap
as
back. I
long as
mean,
you,
clap back. They're the original clappers. Is black people ain't just making up stuff. The white supremacists have done some devious stuff, and systematically they still do it. So yeah, people. This is why I know you're not of the culture. We speak out against racial injustice. There is racial injustice, and it's based in anti-black racism coming from the white supremacists. We call it out. This is why I know you're not of the lineage because calling it out is scary to you. That's why you're siding with them. That's what a colonized mind
it's
does.
not scary. Actually, no, I get no. If they are really hateful and saying some fucked up shit,
Go ahead, dear.
but yeah, if they're really racist and hateful, I will call it out. But if I see it happening from our side, then I will call out black people acting like that. I just hate the
Let me have the family. Raise your hand. Y'all want to talk? Let me have the family talk to you. Let me have some more of the family talk to you. Y'all, who wants to chime in with this woman? Family, raise your hand. Y'all want to chime in? I'm gonna have the family share the conversation. Yeah, somebody just said hang up. Yeah, should I just hang up, or do y'all want to? East Sider. Let's get East Sider in here. Let's get East Sider. You can let her go. Yeah, people like her. She got to. Then they want you to turn your camera on. Okay.
Well,
East
you already
Side.
said that you think I'm East African, so it wouldn't prove what, I mean, I look like my picture, so it wouldn't change anything how you already feel.
East. Let's get East Side. East Side. Hop on, brother.
Can you hear me?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Oh yeah, keep her up here. Now you said that we deserve what we get for for what they say against us.
Yeah.
Don't you understand that we the ones that's clapping back? We're the only one that's clapping back, and we the only ones that can.
I'm
And
saying,
you like
okay,
go ahead.
so like for example, like I said, on these race debate lives or any kind of live here on TikTok, if you're being antagonistic towards a white person, calling them
Antagonistic how?
just making like let's say race jokes, because I hear a lot of that. And like I said, I'm
What kind
dating a
of race
white guy.
jokes?
Um, just anything like I can't think
You
out of the
can't
top of my
think of them
No,
head.
because
you
we
need to be
don't be
able to
doing
answer
that.
that,
Because we don't
Yes,
do
articulate
they
that.
that properly.
No,
do.
we don't. We
Because
don't
see,
They
do that.
do.
listen, when we say
Wait, no, I remember. Okay, so like call it my boyfriend, like white boy, like shut up, white boy, like stuff like that. And if he says, "Oh,
okay, and they
black
don't call
boy,"
us the N word.
no, he'll just
No,
say
no, no.
black
I'm
boy, and then
saying,
it progresses, and they'll
listen,
call my boyfriend a cracker, and then he'll say, "Okay, nigger," and it's like, okay, it's going back and forth. Like, how are you gonna call him racist for responding to you?
Right. So your boyfriend,
no,
your,
no, we're responding to them.
and why
This is
and,
what
You
you're
and,
not
just
and
you just
understanding.
heard the example that I gave you.
Ava,
Yeah, I
Like,
Ava,
know that's
Ava.
all cap because ain't nobody just mobbing in on white boys or on white folks in general all like that. We don't just run
wow.
up on people and just start calling them out their name, racially. If there wasn't no context, see, you didn't add no context to that. You just
That
came up with
okay,
some
I'll give
stuff
you
and
the
said was
context. Like, okay, doing
arbitrary.
debates
Hold
on
on,
here.
hold on, Ava. Watch your mouth. Don't use the
Oh,
N word.
sorry.
We don't use the N word with the hard ER because you know it's
See,
funny.
and that's another
Yeah.
thing. Come on now, don't nobody from our lineage talk like that.
Well, I'm using context as the reason why I said the term because I'm
You could
trying
just say
to.
the N word.
But
Right.
I also said cracker. So I
So
You
like
don't
Ava,
I'm
have
not
so
to say
Ava,
saying
that
so
sorry.
either.
Ava.
Okay.
Hold on. So Ava, and thank you, Isaac. I'm about to wrap this up in a sec. So Ava, when your boyfriend calls folks the N word with the hard ER, do you think he's not talking about you too?
He's not talking about me. He treats me like a queen. He doesn't call me that.
But no, when he's calling a black person that, you think that doesn't apply to you?
It doesn't because if you act like the N word, you'll get called one.
So he's just using it, but not it don't apply to you.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to me because that's not how he talks to me.
Oh, yeah, that proves you're different. You're a foreigner. Foreigners,
I'm not foreign.
that's a foreign mindset. That's East African. That's an East African mindset. You're 100% not FBA. All right.
I am FBA.
Yeah, you're not there because yeah, that would if he's sitting up here calling somebody the N word and you're like, oh, he's not talking about me.
No, he'll only call them that if a black person is either mocking his voice or calling him white boy. They'll call him if they'll
And
say
you and
cracker, he'll call them the N word. Those are the instances he'll say it.
okay, got it. So yeah, you're laying up with a white supremacist.
See, this is you're insane. This is ridiculous. What are you talking
If
about?
he's using the N word with the hard ER, that's a white
If
supremacist,
someone
man.
is calling him a cracker, he'll call them the N word. That's what I'm
Right,
saying. It doesn't make him a
right.
white
Yeah, it kind
supremacist.
of does.
I need to get him on this fucking live. This is ridiculous. You gotta be
Yeah.
kidding me.
Yeah, you're dating a white supremacist, man, and that's okay. But listen, tell your family if something happens to you, don't have your family call me
Oh, my dad understands everything. He doesn't agree with your perspective. He would not call my man a white supremacist.
because he's a tether. Your dad is a tether.
No,
Yes, he is. His forehead is, that's
no.
where you get your big forehead from. You get it from him. He's a tether. So yeah, if your
Uh-uh.
family's sitting up there co-signing you dating a white supremacist, you got a family full of tethers, dear. Right?
No.
All right, dear. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Okay. Listen, let me tell y'all something. These bed wenches, and let me tell the family of these bed wenches, because this happens, man. It was something happens, y'all date these white tea supremacists, and then y'all end up missing. Your family don't call me. The people got a bad habit of doing that shit. I get something happens to somebody's family member, they email me. I'm the first person they email. And I done told y'all, don't email me. If y'all got a missing bed wench or a missing bed buck in your family, Stay out of my DMs when something happened. All right. Y'all remember, and this goes for the women and men. Remember the Nigerian dude who got poked up by the OnlyFans white girl who was calling him the N word? Remember down in Florida? That Nigerian dude, his white girlfriend was calling him the N word too, and she ended up poking him to death and unaliving him. You go back and look at his old tweets. He's Nigerian. He was calling us all types of akadas, him and his family. They were all on Twitter calling us akada, ghetto. He was denigrating black American women. Oh, he was hollering about where the white women at. I loves me some snow bunnies and all that. Oh my goodness. So when he got poked up and then they didn't want to arrest the woman, his family was all emailing folks and popping up, hey, hello, brother. Hello, assalamu alaikum, brother. We're all in this together. Oh, they start talking all of that kumbaya. We're brothers. Let's all break bread and let's let bygones be bygones. Oh, no, no, no. Nope. Nope. And these bed wenches, just like this woman, they sit up here. There was another woman. She was dating a cop, or a racist cop. She ended up getting unalived, and then they wouldn't do nothing to the cop, and her family's all sending emails. Hey, brother, we're trying to get justice for such and such, and oh, don't hit me up. All that bed wenching.